And Russian President Vladimir Putin has issued a stern warning to the West. Putin says he can deploy conventional missiles within striking distance of the United States and its European allies if they allow Ukraine to strike deeper into Russia with long-range weapons. Watch this next story to know how the situation has echoes of the Cuban Missile Crisis.
In 1962, the world came perilously close to a catastrophe. The Cuban Missile Crisis brought the erstwhile Soviet Union and the US to the brink of a nuclear confrontation. It may be time now to remember the chilling lessons from that event. In a move that threatens to dramatically alter the global strategic balance, Russian President Vladimir Putin has stated his willingness to deploy conventional missiles within striking distance of the United States and its European allies.
We are thinking that if they consider it possible to deliver such weapons to the combat zone to launch strikes on our territory and create problems for us, why don't we have the right to supply weapons of the same type to some regions of the world where they can be used to launch strikes on sensitive facilities of the countries that do it to Russia? The answer may be asymmetric.
This bold assertion comes amidst escalating tensions over the West's supply of long-range weapons to Ukraine, enabling Kyiv to strike deeper into Russian territory. Now over 2 years old, the Russia-Ukraine war seems to have now entered a new and more menacing terrain. Putin's sharp rhetoric about the risk of a global war adds another layer of complexity to the West's challenge in addressing the advance of Russian troops in Ukraine. While Western leaders and Ukraine have downplayed Russia's warnings, repeated cautions against an attack on a NATO member underscore the gravity of the situation.
NATO has no plans to deploy forces to Ukraine. We are focusing on how we can establish a stronger framework for our support with a institutionalized framework for the support to Ukraine.
Both Putin and US President Joe Biden have acknowledged that a direct conflict between the two largest nuclear powers will be a perilous step towards World War III. Yet, as the situation in Ukraine escalates, the risks of miscalculation or unintended escalation grows ever more palpable. Bureau Report, WION World is One.
For latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.